Yeah, cool. All right then. Good evening, everybody.
And welcome to the second half of the WAFTAs 2012.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. Yeah. I don't know what they're talking about. There's not actually that many of you. Anyway, to take you through the second half, it's myself, Gin Cheese, Squid Pew and Reece Wilson. Say hello, gents.
Hello.
Are you enjoying yourselves so far? Yeah, good. Oh, responsive audience. God, we usually present the beat breakfast, so we're not used to an audience. We're here to take you through the next awards that are coming. There's some excellent ones coming up. What is the next one? I think it's Reece introducing this.
All right, yeah, it's over to me. The next award is for Teacher Student. Pretty much this is about who the teachers feel has progressed the most, who's contributed the most, who's provided the best work, and not only that, but who's felt like the key integral part of the class, and who to them feels like someone they sort of bond with, someone they feel has come the longest way. I don't really know what else to say about this. For someone who does know what they're talking about, the wonderful Mother Dunsby, we'd like to make her way up to the stage.
What can I say? The man wrote it for me. Thanks, Beth. This award is the Teacher Student, and it's not who's the favourite, who's the one who, is what we used to call liquor at school. It's not the one that's always there on time or that. It's the one who does all of it, but also is around and is being a good student, has worked hard, has progressed. Actually, everything Reece has said, he's probably written my script for me. And it was really, really difficult this year. And I won't say much because later on I'll bore you with my words. But we had to get down to a final four. And Catherine, myself, Tim and Alan sat down, and it really, really was very, very difficult. So the nominations for Teacher Student, and you all have done amazingly, but the four that we think should go forward are Elijah Taylor, Laura Hughes, Connor Pugh and Jessica Fox. We have a knife? We have a knife? How posh are we? Oh, I'm not posh. It's easier to do this way. And the winner of this award, it hasn't just been a great student and come every day, has 100% attendance on both years, isn't the one who at the start of the course didn't have a clue why he was here. The main reason is that at every event we have, I can rely on one person who has never let me down, and my Teacher Student is Elijah Taylor.
Wow. I know it's an old cliche, but I really wasn't expecting this. Wow. I really don't know what to say. It's not many times that I'm lost for words, as some people can say. But yeah, I'd like to thank everybody in the group, really. Thanks, basically, yeah. Thank you.
Well deserved there.
I can't
Well
think
done,
of
E.T.
Anyone.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Well done,
definitely.
E.T.
That was a good shout. Good shout.
All right, up for the next award is Best Documentary. That's not up there. Cool. Which was taught by Tim Rose, but you're not giving the award out. This was back in...
It was back before
before Christmas, wasn't it?
Yeah.
November, It was November, cool. So basically we just chose a charity and we had to make an awareness video for them and we had to go out and meet them and it was boring stuff. But yeah, to present this award is the wonderful Catherine Barata. Come on down.
She's a lady. Whoa, 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 she's a lady.
Best documentary is a really interesting category. I would challenge Connor on his sort of the bit boring kind of attitude towards it, because it has been a project that allowed students to work with some real clients. We had a real range of organisations that the students worked with. Some students worked with the Propeller Project here at college, with the Beat, for the, I think it was the Oxfordshire Children's Deaf Society. Deaf Children's Society, and also a road safety campaign that the students worked on. So a real range of projects, having to work with real clients, which can sometimes be perhaps a little bit more stressful than when you're just working on your own projects that you're completely in control of. But some really great outcomes, some really, really nice pieces of work produced, with a different kind of focus and a different kind of theme than perhaps some of the more fun projects like music video and single camera drama. So we've got the nominations, which are all groups, and I think we're going to have a little look at some extracts from them.
ODCS is an independent and impartial organisation providing opportunities for families with deaf children to meet and support each other through friendship. We want to educate you about the challenges you face when you're hearing impaired and prove that there are opportunities out there for everyone, regardless of your hearing.
Has anyone ever been prejudiced against your child?
We live in a very small village community and we go to a very small village school and kind of everybody knows everyone. So nobody's been prejudiced.
ODCS is an independent and impartial charity providing opportunities for deaf children to meet and support each other through knowledge sharing, friendships and ideas.
Oxfordshire Deaf Children's Society supports children with hearing impairment and their families.
According to research, an estimated 9 million people in the UK are deaf or hard of hearing.
In the UK today, around 20,000 children aged between 0 and 15.
Okay, the Propeller Project is a work-based experience program for students with learning and physical.
Welcome to The Beat. The Beat is Abingdon and Witney College's student radio station. It is managed, produced and presented entirely by students and aims to provide the college with a variety of shows. Listening to The Beat is easy. Just go to any computer that has access to the Abingdon and Witney College network, go on the internet homepage, scroll down and you'll see The Beat. Click it and you can choose to either listen from Abingdon or Witney campus. Abingdon broadcasts on Mondays and Wednesdays and Witney broadcasts on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
What percentage of road accidents do you think are caused by drink driving?
I don't really know. Maybe 50%. It's not really that well-known information.
I think it's quite a high percentage because there's obviously quite a young youth drinking culture in the UK, so I think it's quite high.
I think about 50% of car accidents are caused by drink driving.
some great projects there, and the winner is Jonathan, Dan, Elijah and Michael. Gentlemen, we do have a confession to make. We think we've left the certificates on Becky's desk in the courthouse, which is now lost. So we looked for something else, which was a similar shape, because we thought you'd never know the difference. And we sort of have quite a lot of them. But well done, guys, and we will give you the proper certificates tomorrow. We'll talk about it.
John, you might make sure you can eat them.
Okay, thank you for this award. I guess I think when we first did this at the beginning of the year, we kind of found a really good group of people to work with, which kind of got carried through. I know that we all kind of used each other in our kind of final projects. Not sure where the kind of development of this kind of killing. There's a trend of killing off Elijah in quite a lot of our videos. I mean, most of them seem to be my input there. I'm not quite sure, but it lends itself well. Anyone else?
Well, yeah, you're probably quite bored of us up here, to be quite honest. But yeah, we just want to thank our non-existent client, really, because they sort of vanished into thin air about 3/4 of the way through the making of the documentary. And we surprisingly managed to pull off quite a good documentary. And then with the scene where I got run over, obviously I quite thankfully survived. But yes, it was quite a cold day that day when I got run over, so I was quite lucky to pull through. But yes, thank you very much for the Pringles. Thank you.
John kills off everyone, doesn't he?
Yeah. Just one of
He just wants to
E.T.'s
kill
many
people.
deaths.
I'm alive still.
Just. Right. What's going on?
What is going on? Let's
there you go.
I'm
Sorted
actually,
for that. Beautiful.
oh, is it live radio now? Oh, that's
Shambles.
good. That's good. I can shout us get there, you see. Live radio, cool. That was one of my personal favourite projects because I'm the radio geek of the class. One of the few. There's not actually that many of us, even though radio's the coolest.
No.
Just me then. Live radio we did early on in the year. It was probably one of the most stressful times in my entire life because we did we have 6 weeks to do a module and we were literally doing a show a week. There was a group of a few of us and we had to produce and present a show that was live or as live in literally such a small amount of time and get it all done and get it all sounding professional. We all managed to do it. Fair play to us, I've got to say. But I did have a bit of a nervous breakdown the day before I was meant to go live. So I'm sure Dunsby remembers that, don't you? You just told me to go out there and do radio. So thank you very much, Dunsby, for that.
Wise
but
words.
you did have to sort of give me a hug as I was sobbing onto your shoulder. But enough of that. Let's let the Queen of Radio herself come up and actually present the award. So come on, hands together for Mama D.
Yeah, go on. They're probably getting sick of it. I can listen to it on my iPad. It's okay. Best live radio show is 6 weeks, as Ginge said, but I actually took it from when I was at university, and it was called 24/7 Radio when I was there. And you basically had to make it in a week, or in actually 3 days. And that was when you were a degree student. So I kind of was a little bit nicer and gave them 10 days. But I don't think 10 days or 2 days would have actually made any difference because they have other work on and a lot of them go to do jobs and everything. It probably actually worked out about 2 days in the studio. And it was stressful. And I did get a lot of people coming to my office and just kind of saying, I can't do this. But they did. And we have got some of the best shows I've ever heard from students. And what is so good about this group is the way they support each other. And you've probably, as parents, have seen that tonight, is that they are such an amazing team. And when one is down, they all root around them. And that was really, really evident in live radio. So let's have a listen. I think we've got like a little bit of each show, one of the shows they did. Press play again. No? Okay. That's a shame. Oh well. We could reenact it, but we won't. They had to do 4 shows, so each student had to pitch their idea to the class, and they had to pitch 3 ideas, and then their idea got chosen, and they were the producer for that show. And the way that we did the award is looked at which group actually, they all did a Radio Oxford show, they all did a Heart FM show, they did a Classic Gold show, and they did a student radio, The Beat show. And the group who have won, all groups were nominated, but the winners, we think, consistently produced distinction work. And that was Ginge, Michael, Gary and Elise.
Thank you.
That's good. I loved Elisa's show. My favourite gold show and my favourite student show. There you go.
Wicked. Who wants to talk? I'm like, oh, I'm talking again. Oh, okay, wicked. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for this. As I said, radio's my thing, so I'm actually really chuffed with this. Again, wasn't expecting it because I did have a breakdown, so I was I was not expecting it to be my best piece of work, but no, it was good. And these guys, can I say, they all did amazing shows. Like I don't really know about mine, but all 3 of them did like excellent quality shows, and they all really helped out in mine, and just basically were an excellent team for the whole module. So thanks to you guys. And what do you want to say anything?
Get
involved.
Being a mature student coming into like a 2-year course of 16 to 19-year-olds, it's been a very long 2 years, but really long. But I wouldn't change it for the world. And this group of students are absolutely amazing, and it's been brilliant to work with all of them. So I just want to say thank you to everyone in the class.
Oh. Gary. Soppy.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
All right, where are we? There we are. Cool. So, next award is the student. Now, this one, to us, is a mystery. We don't know anything because we voted for each other and we don't know anything about nominations.
Apparently it's really close and it's all really tense. So
apparently it's
could be anyone's game.
So, to present this
exciting.
award, I would like to introduce the incredibly foxy and incredibly wonderful Penny Fox. Come on down.
Hey. This is possibly one of the most important in the sense that this has genuinely been voted for by students, for students, without any of us interfering. But it was painfully close, very, very close. You're all terribly popular with each other, and you've all been wonderfully supportive to each other and inspiring, all of you. But by a sneaky whisker, the exceptionally handsome and beautifully dressed Reese Wilson is the student.
Shame upon the family.
Do say a word or two, Reese, if you like.
He's knackered.
All that big-headedness paid off. Christ alive. I genuinely don't know what to say. My heart's racing. I'm going to be paranoid about that in a week. First word, why? Second word, just thanks to every last person here. You guys, teachers, staff, same thing, students included, everyone has meant the world to me. This has been the best 2 years of my life, and this is, I want to cry, but I'm not going to cry because I'll get beaten up for it, but I don't want to ramble on, but I like the sound of my own voice. So how's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? I need to sit down. Oh wait, I'm presenting still. Let's stay up here. Right.
I'm sorry to interfere with the programme just a little bit, but it's just a moment. You may be aware that we have a student magazine here, and there are two students in particular. It's called Ink magazine. It's written by students. The artwork is all student work. And this year, more than in any other year, I think, we've had two students who've been absolutely essential. Those two students are Connor and Alison. And there's a little book for each of you. They have turned up to every single meeting, whatever the weather. They've written things they didn't want to write. They've edited things they didn't want to edit. They've done lots and lots of stuff and have been a pleasure to work with, an absolute pleasure. So, Alison, where are you? Where's the lovely Alison? Please come down.
Come on, Ali. Come on.
Oh, so thank you very much. Here's a book that you might recognise, and here's a book that I think you might find interesting.
I will indeed.
Thank you very much, both of you.
Cool. Come on, Ali. So the Ink is the student magazine, and as I told you earlier on, writing became my thing, and it was a great pleasure to get involved, and thank you, Penny, for sorting it all out. I mean, yeah, okay, this year we only got one issue out, but oh well. But yeah, it was a really, really good thing to get involved with, and I hope it goes on, to be fair. I don't know if it is next year, is it? Do we know? Maybe not. Oh well, but I hope it does, because it is such a good outlet for you. Ali?
I just want to thank Penny, really, because she helped me fine-tune my poetry, and I guess Connor was easy to work with. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Right, okay, I've got to say, I was like, I think we all were, but I was really banking on student, but I don't care now because what Reece just did there was like the best moment of my life, so I am so glad he won that.
You successfully made a complete ass of yourself in front of everyone.
I do it every day.
That was literally
Congratulations.
amazing.
Right.
So yeah, moving swiftly on to the next award before his ego gets any bigger.
Would you say that the audience here is charged
They are
with excitement?
That's a joke only we're going to get, so I don't know why you've brought that up.
Oh well.
But that can mean only one thing. It is time for Best PMP. PMP, to any of you who are not in the know, is Professional Management Project, and is what basically we all did at the end of our course that we've all just finished doing. It was fun. It was basically Reece did a film trailer. It was called Charged, and
shambles is the one word you can use to describe
me and Squid starred in it, so you can imagine how that went.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, let's move swiftly on because I want to find out who's won this, and it is the wonderful Alan Hadlow giving out this award. So,
okay.
Do we need
Fair enough.
Oh yeah.
All right,
Doesn't that go on when Alan says the nominations though?
Oh well.
Oh,
we should have read the programme first, I suppose.
Okay, well.
Here we are with the Beat Sport, live
from Abingdon and Witney College.
Okay, that was all the PMPs. That's what we've been up to for the past couple of months. Yeah, probably
Charged. That's all I can say.
Probably the most stressful times in our entire lives.
Oh God, yes.
My handling day, it was my birthday. Most stressful birthday of my life. It was horrible. But no, I think we all survived it. So yes, Alan Hadley, please present.
Hello.
Thank you. That was short but sweet. Having presented award for the very first project I assisted on, it now really is my honour to present the award for the very last project I assisted on. And it's incredible to think just how much the students have come on between those two projects. Just how much everyone's matured, their technical skills have come on, their creativity, the way they work with people. It's just been amazing to watch. This particular project represents the culmination of 2 years learning. It's basically where the students get to put into practice all the skills they've learnt, work on their own personal project, manage it from beginning to end, from the development of the idea through to final delivery, working with clients a lot of the time. And it's fair to say that this was a very difficult job. We were completely and utterly blown away by the level and the quality of everybody's work. It really made coming up with 4 nominations very difficult, let alone choosing a winner. So, well, first of all, I would like to thank all of the students for basically making our job so rewarding. It really was a pleasure going through all of these final projects. So I might as well move swiftly on to the nominations. The nominations for the Best Professional Management Project are Bethany Timms, Jessica Fox, Jonathan Dane, and Elise Goodson.
By posting YouTube videos of himself discussing the X Factor 2009 show. Edmondson wrote, produced, presented and edited a series of videos, and in 2010 they were seen by ITV and were later legitimised for the F Factor on ITV's website.
Children react in different way to trauma. What's traumatic to one child may not be traumatic to another. The really good thing about play therapy is that it can be as gentle as you need it to be, but equally, if there are more issues, then it can be a more comprehensive programme of work with the child.
We've recently just purchased an ex-ambulance vehicle that we are going to use as our mobile play therapy.
Autism is a lifelong developmental condition that cannot be cured. Another form of autism is called Asperger's syndrome, which is a higher functioning autism. Some people do not understand the person with autism and think they're being weird. Some people think the person with autism is misbehaving, which can hurt their feelings and make them feel misunderstood. People with autism find it hard to maintain friendship because they find the social interaction very difficult. This is also the same.
My name is Jake Townsfield. For years I've researched into the existence of the device and its capabilities. The truth must be told, but it's not mine to tell.
can be only one, unfortunately, but you're all winners in our minds. And the winner is Jessica Fox. Okay, congratulations.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. At first, I was going to think of something for PMP. While I was in the green room, Michelle and I were having a discussion. Yeah, and then we came up with a good idea. I know, why don't we raise awareness for the green room in college? Because it's a special room for helping people with autism. Yeah, people like me. I myself am diagnosed with autism. I told the truth in front of the group. Yeah, that was in January. Yeah, and I thought it would be best to raise awareness of autism in college. Because it's meaningful, it's people can be interested in people like us, of how we relate to the outside world. I'd like to thank Michelle and Lindsay for help throughout the PMP. You guys are all winners, by the way. I love you all so much. We've been like such a family together. Becky Dunsby, she's like more than our tutor. She's been like our mother. That's why we call her Mummy Dunsby. Yeah, we'd like to thank Becky Dunsby for supporting us throughout. Anyways, I'm also going to show that video on Thursday to Sarah Hendricks. She's been organising the pilot project for people with Asperger's, yeah, to help them she's help and supporting us, finding a job, getting a job, yeah. And when I show her this, I wonder how she's going to feel. Anyway, thank you.
Very deserved. That was my favourite PM.
I didn't want to say it, but Jess's was actually my favourite PM.
Well done.
I saw all of them. So.
You wiped the floor with ours, but
yeah, better than mine. Let's not lie.
All right then, where are we? There we are.
We're nearly at the end. Nearly, but not quite.
Not
so
quite.
Few more. That's all the awards for now. Well, not for now, for the whole year, really. Actually.
Don't say all year, just in the end. In those.
I know. Let's not say the end. It's not over. But that is indeed all the awards. They've all gone. They've all been handed out, and they were all very well deserved. So what's coming up next, guys?
Right.
Because I think
there's one last little thing we need to do. This is the part where Mother Dunsby comes up and tells us all our final grades and sends
we'll find out if we
sends us off on our merry little ways. So it's the part we've all been waiting for. So if you'd like to...
I can't make the scripted joke now, you've gone off of it.
Have I? There was a joke about cake. Right,
Yeah,
anyway, up now.
There was a cake-related joke, but he's ruined it.
Right, up next is Mummy D to present us all of our final grades, and welcome up.
Go on.
Can I have a good one, please?
Hold on, I'm getting something.
Oh, hang on, stop right there.
Yeah, come on.
Get out of my way.
What's happening?
Move along, you. Because I think we want to stay with a few words first.
Yeah.
So.
You start.
Okay.
Ladies first.
Okay. Basically, as you've always been told, this is Mummy D. Now, I myself as a student, I'm getting soppy now, but I was never the best student. I really struggled on this course. I hit hard times, and no one else supported me more than Mummy D. I really struggled. I worked late. I was behind in everything, and no tutor could offer me more support. And I'd like to thank no one more than her.
Now, I did 2 years of this course, but I also did like
media for GCSE as well, and Becky was my teacher. So I've been with Becky for 3 years.
And I know it, I've got a grey hair.
Well, I'm sorry, but you'll read about that in your card. So if you all could put your hands together for Becky.
For Mama D!
Before you get to speak, we've also got 2 other people to thank, and they've been with us since. Well, no, actually they haven't. Tim has, but the other person.
The other one's just been. He sort of joined us in, and it felt like he'd always been
and
there.
said to Pete that he could get Pete to teach us how to handle us, but
Yeah.
wasn't the most appropriate thing to say, Alan. But if you could also put your hands together for Tim and Alan.
Tim Rose and Alan Hatlow! Come on!
Alan!
Come on! Oh dear. That's for you.
Now it's time for Becky.
Would you like to say anything?
Yes. Heroes.
Come on, do your speeches. We'll go sit down.
Let's go.
Well, 2 years. I worked out the other day that I've taught them half their unit, so I've got far more grey hair than you, Dunsby.
You showed me that tonight.
I know.
We actually did a little comparison in the mirror.
I have more.
He wins.
Well, I really don't know what to say. I think I've said it all. This particular group of students have been here as long as I've been working here, and it really is going to be not the same without them. It's going to take some getting used to. They have made coming to work an absolute joy. I've loved every minute of it, so thank you all very much.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
I wish they'd let me go first, because I don't know how I'm going to do this bit now. Try not to cry, but I got a fat face voucher. Yes. Elise, what days do you work? Fridays and Saturdays. That's okay. So discount, yeah? Cashback. I got taught by somebody over there a very long time ago when I started teaching, always find out where your students work. It comes in very handy if you want a discount. Fat face, excellent. Brilliant. You've heard it all tonight. They are if not the best group I've ever had. I have been blessed. When they came the first day, I've never met such a quiet group. Even Beth and Hayley, they didn't speak. And
Hayley was quite loud.
nah, not on that first morning when it was just me and them. And I'd had a very challenging group 2 years before. And I remember saying to Catherine, she said, "You're going to be a tutor again." And I said, "Oh, great." Because we'd had a really, really hard 2 years. I'd had a really hard 2 years. And I didn't really know what I was going to get tutor-wise. You never do. And I arrived and was met with a very young group. They all looked really, really young. Probably because I'm getting old. But within about 2 months, I realised I had something really, really special. And you saw some photos earlier on of them in a sports hall. And they'll all giggle in a minute. You'll hear silly little giggles around the room. Because I took them to a core tutorial activity where I took them into Windsor Sports Centre to do self-defence and team building. And it was hilarious. The sports students were there, all in their kit. And they turned up like football boots and that. And my lot turned up in their jeans and little tops and their handbags. And that was just the boys. And biggest laugh of the night, come on. And they were hilarious. And they were so good. And the person who did the training said, they took part in everything. Gary got to hit Jess. Jess defended Gary. I'll never forget. Ginge had massive back-combed hair, and even he was doing this in the photo with this back-combed hair with sunglasses on. It was hysterical. But I knew I had something special, and taking him to Disneyland just proved that. And when I was ill, and I might cry now, but this group were amazing. They really were. And I'm not going to cry, but they really, really were. And that's when you know you've got something special. When the students actually ask how you are, and they really care. And that's where I get on them. So, hurry up, Dunsby, shut up. You're not going to cry, behave. Right, so, but the grades this year, I am so proud of each and one of you. Every one of mine have got into the university of their first choice. I'm so proud. This course, what we call cohort 2010 to 2012, we had a new spec from BTEC, and it is quite different, isn't it? And it's been a learning curve for us and for them, and we've got a whole new bandwidth of grades, and it's mad. And we've got a D star within in this room, and it's the first ever we've ever had, and I am so proud of each of you. But to get a D star on the first year, get in there. I was well proud. So I'm going to call out your names for your grades. Thank you for 2 amazing years. Like Alan has said, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's going to be very quiet, and I will miss all of you. Please keep in touch with me. Let me know how you're getting on. Rob, who else is going to go Becky to me anymore? Alison, who says Becky like you? There's no one that says Becky like you. Jess Fox, I'm so proud of you, my love, and I can't wait for Thursday to be at your award ceremony. My radio babies, where are they? Where are my radio babies? Thank you for the beat breakfast. Thank you for making my job interesting and fun. Becky and Beth and the girls, where's Elise and Hayley? Thank you, girls, for teaching me all about 16-year-old girls, 17-year-old girls, 18-year-old girls. I haven't got kids, and I now know what giggly girls are like in the class, and it's been a joy, and it really has. And to see, to see that Becky's going off to go and do art, I wish you all the best with that, darling, because you really have grown in that. Oh, what? You can see she keeps her tutoring. She hasn't been here for 2 weeks. I didn't know. Dan, Mike and Elijah, you 3 have grown so much. It's been a pleasure to watch you grow. And to see Dan Wright stood up here talking and winning awards, and Mike Waring being so confident, well done. It's a joy. And John Dane, who we thought we'd lost, but the prodigal son returned. And you're going to be the first grade that I give. Jordan Dane, please come down and receive your D star. Okay, this is in no order now, but I will read out the grades. So the next one is Bethany Megan Timms. So am I, join the club. D, and is going... Oh, sorry, John's going to Falmouth and Beth is going to Salford. To do my course. To do Rig. Our old man, who makes me feel old when he knows about the... Beth, stand over there, darling. Do as you're told. Come on. Gary Humphreys, who's put up so much. How you do it, I do not know. But thank you for remembering things that I remember, like Grange Hill and Raggy Dolls and all these lot go, what? You remember things. So DMM, off to Southampton. Good luck. Well, who will ever forget this one? Hayley Spicer, DDM, off to Southampton, Gary. Oh, God. Oh, they're all a bunch of drama queens, just like their tutor. Ginge Hughes, DMM, off to Bournemouth to do radio. Get in there. Oh, my boy. Come on, Mr. Fenton. MMM, my boy. Hold on, my darling. Oh, he asked me if I was all right. So, my boy. Elise Goodson, DMM. I'm so proud. Elise came to me about 6 months ago and said, I want to get into teaching to be a early years and to be a play therapist, and you are going to do amazing. So good luck with everything you do. Oh no, he might do another circuit. Reece Wilson, DDM, after Bournemouth. Oh, they've got the full name on here. Daniel Lee Wright, MMP. So proud of you. Hello, my darling. Oh, where's my boy? Where's my other boy? Come on, Mike. Mr. Mike Waring, PPP, Mikey. He's done everyone else's work. Well done, mate. Well done. Mr. Taylor, Mr. E.T., MMM. At the borough.
I don't think so.
I do. Alison Stanforth, MMP. Oh, where is he? His mum's going to cry. Where is he? MMP, Mr. Connor Pugh. Ned Pritchard, the one who made me cry. Where are you? Come on, PPP.
Thank you very much.
Where's my namesake? Come on, Beck. Beck McIntyre, DMM. She might tell me what she's doing when she gets down here. Oh, she's honest. And last but definitely not least, Jessica Jane Fox, DMM. Yay! Come here, my princess. Oh, don't you?
Thank you so much.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you class of 2012.
Oh no. I'm getting messy in the group. Oh, it'll take several. Oh no, you're messy.
Don't you have a...
Oh yeah.
Ah, no.
Exit stage.
You have a speech, don't you?
Yeah.
All right.
Can you... I
Lastly...
Hold on, before we get into details. The original segment we had planned here was for me to do a speech, but...
But you're going to cry.
But he hasn't written one.
Well, that's part of it, but I need to do it with my radio host. So if Noodle, if you'd like to come on
on,
down.
Ned.
I need to do a speech with the Beat Breakfast, so...
Come on.
Soz.
Hello. Hello.
Get in there, come on.
It's basically just like, what have we thought about this year? What have we...
Oh, no.
Basically, I don't know, I hope I speak for everyone who was just stood out there when I say that the past 2 years have been the best of my life. And... yeah, so I'm actually getting emotional now.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, getting deep.
oh, it's getting deep. And I just want to say I love you all.
Oh dear.
So what, it's not going to be the same waking up in the morning thinking, I'm going to college today.
Oh wait.
I'm going to see all these... Yeah, well...
Yeah, like
But waking up thinking, oh, I'm going to go see that old bunch. Put a smile on my face. Nah, it's going to be different.
I know.
It's not going to be the same.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I'm not ready to go.
Yeah.
Can we stay?
We are currently...
That's so final. No,
Saying that.
can't stay.
Pub. Exactly.
Pub? Oh, pub. Wrap this up, lads. Wrap this up.
I haven't brought a wallet. You all owe me drinks.
But yeah.
We said about the tutors and how amazing they were, but again, it's all about the students. I have never, ever in my entire life met such a bunch of crazy, insane, enthusiastic, amazing people. They've really shown me what you can do when you throw a bunch of kids together and what they can make. So you've all done amazing things, and I'm so proud to call you my friends.
So, I've been around the block a few times. I've been in Burford School for years upon years. I did A-levels here for 2 years. And not until this course have I met the greatest friends I will ever meet in my life. On this course as well, I met my lovely girlfriend. We've been together for almost a year now. Steph, if give a little wave over there.
Steph! We embarrassed you at the WAFTAs.
But yeah, everything on this course has changed me so much. I was fairly unconfident when I started the course, but now
He can nearly make eye contact.
very nearly.
Look at you.
Very nearly. You don't want to make eye contact with me. It's like looking into the devil. Devil. Stealing catchphrases.
Go on.
What do you mean?
Yes!
So yeah, thanks to all students, all teachers, and every single person ever met on this course. It has been the best 2 years of my life, and I imagine all of yours.
Indeed.
And to share what it is for, we're all going to go sit down and join the audience as we play basically what we've been up to these past 2 years.
And now we're all going to cry.
Roll
Give it a minute
VT.
so we get seats before we cry.
Yeah.
Give it a minute.
I love you all, and goodbye.
We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Say you don't know me, recognize my face. Say you don't care who goes to that kind of place. Knee deep in the hoopla, sinking in your fight. Too many runaways eating up the night. My holy place, the mama. Listen to the radio. Don't you remember we built this city? We built this city on rock and roll. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Someone always playing corporation games. Who cares? They're always changing corporation names. We just want to dance here. Someone stole the stage. They call us irresponsible. Write us off the page. My holy place, the mama. Listen to the radio. Don't you remember we built this city? We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. It's just another Sunday in a tired old street. Police have got the chokehold. We just lost the beat.
So that's it. If you want to see any of your children, brother, sister, whoever, you want to see their work, we have a YouTube channel called Toca Media, and please go and watch it, go and see the work. As you can see, it's amazing, but we've only shown you clips, so if you want to see any of the big stuff, it's all on there. We wish you good night. Thank you very much for the parent support over the last 2 years, and now we're going to pub. Let's go.